Greetings and welcome to PLG podcast number 13, the monthly project review meeting with executive management. As project managers, we fear the dreaded monthly project review meeting. Why? What can we do as organizations to ensure that project reviews are constructive, transparent, and driven by an intent to improve the project and not a forum for blame and punishment? As a project manager, I feared the monthly reviews for many years. A lot of it was my own fault. It was fear. It was fear driven by insecurity, lack of confidence, perhaps a lack of trust. The message for organizations is that a lot of companies don't manage the project reviews in the most constructive way possible. And so we're offering some insight into that on this podcast. Project managers often fear the monthly review. They're apprehensive, partly because of insecurity, partly because of just an uncertainty, not understanding what is expected. So there is a defensiveness that goes with insecurity, perhaps a lack of preparation, perhaps there is an inconsistent application across the organization in terms of what the expectations are for the project review. So standardizing this expectation would go a long way to engendering trust in the process of the review. In order to do that, we've got to look at what is the purpose? Why do we have project reviews? The purpose of the project review is to communicate across the organization, especially to executive management, the vector of the project. Is the project on track? Have risks been identified? Are control processes in place to manage risk and mitigate risk? Are we communicating the status of the project accurately? Are the financials being reported accurately? Are the operational issues associated with the project being reported accurately? Are problems being identified and corrected in a timely manner? Once we ascertain that, the role of executive management is to provide support, provide the right resources, make sure that the project team is communicating properly to stakeholders, make sure that the client relationship is intact, and that the team is working together to make sure that the project is aligned with organizational goals as well as the client's expectations. Now, managing client expectations is another topic, but it's certainly a topic that should be raised during the project review, because that's where certain decisions could be made that may not be in the realm of the project team by itself. Are opportunities being identified? Are risks being mitigated? Do we have the right resources? There's a lot of questions that need to be asked during the project review, and that can only happen if there is a process in place to provide trust, transparency, communication, and a very proactive approach to solving problems. Working together, we can ensure that the project reviews are the best that they could possibly be.